Today in Can Haz Armory, how do you mark the body cords at control using the RESHOOT machine, otherwise known as a bag sealer. Okay, so when you come to control and you bring us your gear, you hand us the mass cord and the body cord, we're gonna check it, plug in our boxes, wiggle the cords, make sure there's no breaks in the wire, nothing loose like a screw. And if there's a problem, we'll tie a knot and say this part gets fixed. But if it passes, we have to mark it to tell the referees, hey, it's good. Usually what they have what's called bag sealer tape, it's about 1/4 inch, 3/8 of an inch wide, and it's a vinyl tape that's used to usually hold bags shut, but we use it to mark the body cords. So here's a bag sealer, here's the tape that's green, so I got the green screen behind me, but we jokingly call this a RESHOOT machine, which you'll hear when I demonstrate it. We do have to do here is we have to cut this part out here. This usually has a blade to cut the plastic bag, but we have to take this out and cut it open so we can get the housing and the body cord through. Otherwise we can't get it out. The reason we want you to take the old tags off once you finish a knack is because there's only about 8 or 9 colors out there, and we cycle through them. When I was head teching a regional a couple years ago, we got about 2.5, 3 months out from the regional, and I started asking people I knew what color you're using so I could buy a tape color that had not been used. I hadn't been using white because no one has used white before, and or during that part of the season where I was, so I felt comfortable using it. If I'd picked blue, green, black, it had been used before. So we want to make sure you take all the old tape off so we have the new tape on. We don't want the old green tape on if we're using this. We want the new green tape on it. That's why we have the seam rippers at the table, and we tell you to take the tags off. That's why you hear us yelling, take the tags off. At regionals, a lot of us don't care so much, just as long as it's not the color we're using. If we're using blue, you have yellow, green, and red, we don't care. But if we're using green tape at a knack and you had green at a regional a few months before, take the old stuff off because we want to have new tape on there. Tell the refs it's a recent check. So let me show you how this works. I'm going to run a cord through the RESHOOT. Stand by. Okay, so here's the RESHOOT, and I have here a body cord I've not quite finished putting together yet, but I'll use this one. Very simple. You take it, put it here, push down, puts tape on it, and I'll pull the housing through here. There's a tape mark, and that's how we mark the body cords and mass cords at knacks and regionals. Make sure you take the old tags off when you're done. Happy armoring.